Well, that certainly escalated, didn't it? Hey guys, it's Michael Todd, and welcome to the Cult of Vintage. Do you like antiques? Do you like vintage? Do you like retro? You're in the right place. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead, subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite find of the day is. I'd really appreciate it. Anyhow, guys, today we are at American Daydream in York, Pennsylvania. It has been months since I've been able to get back down here. I am super excited. I love this place. There is something in here for everybody. Today is going to be a true shop with me video. Are we going to maybe find some stuff for resale? I hope so. But it's going to be an amazing experience. There's just the aesthetic vibe in here is on point. I'm going to shut up. We're going to get inside. Let's check it out, guys. Here we go. All right, guys, let's get inside. Whoa, it's busy. Alrighty, guys, right off the bat, we got one heck of a statement piece there. Of course, it is an engine tester, and Alf is chilling out there. So as I said outside, guys, the aesthetics inside are absolutely amazing. You are going to find all kinds of goodies. We've got some lithographs there, some interesting wooden lady, and this great toy box. Now, it is an empty box, but the graphics are fantastic. Only $3.99. I do decide to leave it behind. Kind of just came in the door. We're going to, chill with it. We've got, of course, like a little bookcase here. Again, all kinds of little things are tucked every which way. And then we go into some Culver, this mid-century fantastic glass set with the holder. Beautiful pattern. Again, this is a Culver glass, made some very high-end, luxurious mid-century barware. Stepping in a little bit further, you guys, again, look at the aesthetics, the vibes that you're getting. It's all kinds of things. We've got the rusty, crusty, and dusty for sure. It runs the gamut from advertising pieces to oil cans. You've got your Fisher-Price toys here. A little bit of the Wuzzles sprinkled in there. Of course, you're going to see some more tins. And then you turn and you've got all of this glass. Like I say, you just never know what you're going to find in here. I immediately was drawn to the lucite. Now, they are priced individually at $24 each, which is really reasonable anymore for lucite candles. I would prefer them to be a little bit lower for me to resell. Now, this is some Mosser glass here. Mosser has a very distinct green, a very thick opalescent to it. Typically, they do not glow. There was no price on it, so I thought, I was kind of testing the waters, seeing what the prices were going to be and how like excited I was about to get. Of course, we've got some Fenton down here, the little rose bowls, and I was like $14 for pink hobnail opalescent rose bowls. Okay, we'll go for that. Now here we've got another Fenton piece. Again, a pink optic pattern to it with some opalescent twisted spirals to it. 25. And then back here we've got a little piece of what I do believe is Jefferson glass, priced at only $10. Okay, I mean, these are fantastic. I'm going to get all three of these pieces. Now, I do see the coin dot there, but I'm not overly wowed by it. It's cute, but if it had some opalescent, I would probably be more inclined to get it. But at $29, I said, no, you're not fancy enough for me. Now, here we've got some cased glass. I thought it was a little bud vase. Turns out it is like a little... that handle really does kind of throw it off for me, so I'm deciding to leave that one behind. Up next, we've got some Westmoreland. This is Blue Mist. Of course, Westmoreland didn't do satin glass, they did mist glass. And then I thought, you know what? Why don't we go ahead and let's just get both? I think these are absolutely beautiful. I can't leave it behind. We're going to get all of it. So I got to go up to the counter, which is where we are now, and look at all of the smalls. You've got little figurines here. We've got matchboxes. And then I see her and I was like, what is going on here? Look at, and I was like, who is this guy? Look at him. He's very proud of himself. Look at that mustachio. They were really unusual. And then I was seeing some other ones in here and I was like, what is going Okay, let's investigate a little bit further. Turns out they're only $2 each, so I dig in a little bit further, but ultimately I end up going with just the two. Again, here at the register, check out all of the little like advertising. Oh my goodness, it's just so amazing. All the little boxes here, they're priced at $5 each. It's just a great little splash of color. You've got all kinds going on here. Tints as you rinse. That's right, boys and girls. Oh, there was an old crayon there. Look at the little 7 Up. All right, we're backtracking. We're now into a little bit further into the store here. We've got this cute little Pinocchio guy here. He is in overall, I would say, good vintage condition. I didn't test him to see if he worked. He is priced at only $19.99, which I think is very reasonable for a collector. I wasn't overly wowed by him, so I decided to leave him. Up here, we've got some Masters of the Universe. I absolutely love them. Look at the little baby soap that you've got there. I always think those are very interesting that those things have survived the test of time. Again, we're keeping it rusty and crusty, and hey, why not? Let's throw in a glass head too. We've got some bronze. You even have that Snow White soapy up there, which is really interesting. Again, a lot of lithograph toys here. This is the Ohio Toy Arts Company here, like these little Weeble Wobbles. Those are super cute. Now, I do spot him. He was pretty interesting. Now, he is a reproduction, and look at him. He has definitely got some personality to him. I had to get him on camera, but we're going to leave him behind. And we've got some decanters here, some chalkware, salt and pepper shakers. Ooh, look at the swizzle sticks with the little whistles on them. These are all priced individually at $5. It's not the world's worst, but definitely I would have to get like all of them for $5. But as a collector, go for it. We even have a giant animal hanging up there. There's records, CDs, and cassette tapes. Now we're headed into the main area here on the first floor. Like I said, it was busy. Now there were two things that immediately caught me above the retro candy. Was this beautiful Fostoria. I love it. Now it is holding, of course, American Daydreams little keychains, and then I see a beautiful Fenton Silvercrest Epern. It is priced very reasonably, very fair for both a collector and a reseller. However, I do have some other ones that I'm sitting on, so I do decide to leave this one behind for today. But a great price at $95. Now, again, you do have a lot of vintage, antique, retro throughout the store, and retro would not be complete without those 80s toys. And I'm really excited to see this. I know the last time we were here, a lot of you really enjoyed seeing the 80s toys. We're going to focus a little bit here on the Battle Beast. I loved these as a child. They had little like thermal rubs, and you would battle them based on their elements. So that was really cool to see. I actually do have a few of those. I probably would have been more tempted. Down below that, a personal favorite is, of course, Masters of the Universe. These things are worth some money. We have Dragon Blaster Skeletor right here, and he is priced at $135. That's right, folks, and that's a deal. You've got that Scare Glow back there in the back. He's a hard one to get. But don't worry, the classic boys' toys aren't all they have here. Look at this. There's a whole bunch of Care Bears. Look at all of the strawberry shortcake that is down below here. Loving the cabinet with the PVC. $50 for the cabinet and all 50 figures. Really good deal, especially because all of the sticker decals are present on the case. Loving it all. Of course, Gem and the holograms down here, but I do prefer the Misfits. Right next door to them is Rainbow Bright. Always bright, happy, and cheerful. There's even a Kitty Bright cat. What? And yeah, $300. That's the going rate, folks. You even have a little bit of My Little Pony with a stable down there. Got the Rainbow Bright dog and Popples. Oh my goodness. Great trip down memory lane. Now in here, I saw some ephemera hanging, and immediately what caught my eye were these die cuts. These are probably like Victorian era. It is only $5 for the bag, so I do end up getting those. Now they're in various states of condition, but at $5, definitely a great get. Did check out to see if I could find anything else, but I only ended up with the die cuts, which I'm not mad about because seriously, all of those floral and vines in there, amazing. Great for a variety of different kind of craft projects. And we do have some figurines sprinkled in there. And we have, this was really interesting. Look at this silver plate teapot with the forks down below as a wind chime. You've got a little creamer back here, again, with your utensils as the chime. I thought that was very clever. Now we're headed into the back here, and we are still on the first floor. Now, in here, you are going to see some more high end items, and there is a variety of items that are in here. And a lot of the matchbox and matchsticks, right? Matches, let's just call them matches. Definitely keep your eye out. Some of those, given the graphic or the advertisement on it, can be worth some serious money. Talking about serious money, this is a French barbotine vase and $3.99. Yeah, even though that there is damage on this piece, these things are exceptionally valuable. Definitely keep your eye out for them. Absolutely stunning. I didn't even want to touch it. But we go from French barbotine to, of course, Japan spaghetti poodles, because why not? And let's throw in some Louis Vuitton. So, hey, again, there is something here for everybody, you guys. It is an amazing experience. While you might look at it and think, oh, it's a small store, they make up for it in the quality and quantity of items inside. It's not going to disappoint. I mean, we've got some old jugs and pottery. You saw a Teletubby down there. You've got some mid-century kitsch here with the owls and, of course, like the chip and dip sets. We've got a little bit of Marigold Carnival glass back there. Those do. That smaller one looks to be an original Fenton antique Fenton piece. And again, a little bit more kitsch. Some contemporary items are thrown in there. And then why not add a Cabbage Patch Pony? Because we're keeping it diverse. Now we are headed up towards the front here, and then I see this Peter Max. He was a prolific 60s, 70s, kind of like a graphic artist, if you will. This is a serving tray. There unfortunately is some rust and pitting on it, and it is still $32, which is still a deal for the piece. His art, his pieces, his collectibles are highly prized. I love the fact that they have a black light display set up here. Look at how bright some of this uranium and Vaseline glass is. I love seeing it lit up like this. Look at those little dogs. Their lucite eyes are glowing green. Beautiful piece here in Jefferson, or is it Northwood? No, I think that is Jefferson. You've got some Ellie Smith back there, priced at $58, just not where I need it to be. Check this out. I had to pull this out, and yep, it is in fact Vaseline. It's so hard to tell when they're glowing because they all glow that brilliant, bright emerald green. Very Wizard of Oz, isn't it? I just loved seeing it. And then you do have some Fenton satin glass over here. Alrighty, guys, we're going to follow the sign that is telling us that there is more upstairs because there's a whole lot more. Here we go, guys. All right, upstairs here, we do have quite a few vendors. This is an interesting piece. Now, we do believe this is actually a contemporary Canadian glass manufacturer. $35, still a very reasonable price, even though it is, modern, if you will. Great deal on such a large piece of artisan glass. I didn't know which way to go. I was getting confused, and then this bright color popped out at me. I am a sucker for the spun heads. We've got 3 clown spun heads, so heck yeah, we're going to get those. Now, this is Bohemian, folks. This is how it is done. Look at the color combinations. Oh, I'm getting chills. I love the fact that we've got the rattan, the clear, the black, the creams, the ambers. Look at how beautifully high end these look. There is a difference between boho and bohemian. And let me tell you what, they are showing you the difference here. Loving this. Again, I love the copper overlay on those. Those are unusual. Those are unusual pieces to find. And here we're throwing in some moss green. A lot of people may look at that and it's very common, but I'm telling you, look at how they're displaying with the amber and the rattan. Oh, it gives it a very, especially the pop of that black, gives it a very high end feel. Every nook, every cranny is displayed beautifully. Again, this is one of those booths where you're in and you're like, okay, somebody is loving what they're doing. Now, here's an interesting color. I am not the biggest fan of mauve. I'm going to admit it. However, I like this, and that's saying a lot. Again, you can take maybe an unconventional color. It's very like 80s to me, but throwing it in with this wicker and the color palette, having it just be a pop, definitely gives you a high-end look. This vase was speaking to me. It is, in fact, a Shawnee piece. It's a very unusual piece for Shawnee because they typically do a lot of figural pieces. It is priced at $18. It is actually below retail, but just not far enough below retail for Michael to get it. Here, look at this. We have found some more great Art Deco furniture. We do have the original hardware on it. Absolutely loving the condition of it. Beautiful. Everything is filled, you guys. Here we've got some amber art glass swans, little trinket dishes. Little tiny one here is priced at 18. The larger one was priced at 10. So 28 for the set. Definitely not that bad. Beautiful, I will say that. Again, it gives you a little bit of whimsy while still maintaining a very high-end look to it. Love it, love it, love it. We're going to put everything back carefully because somebody is obviously taking their time for it. I was kind of debating these. I did ultimately decide to leave them behind. I just didn't know the manufacturer, is it? And then right above it, I saw it. Oh yeah, I did. You guys, look at this absolutely beautiful hand-turned wood container. There are a few scuff marks on it, but overall, I'm not mad at it. It's only $18. It is a stunning piece of wood. I'm unsure as to the actual wood, but it is beautiful. Again, adding in some different elements so far as wood, glass, and pottery, I think is very, very visually appealing. Look at that finial on there. Ooh, definitely getting that. Got a few more lucite candles here. Again, these are priced individually. This one, the clear with the gold, is at 25. This booth, it's very small, but it's giving me very much like a John Waters kind of kitschy vibe to it. Really enjoying it. And right here behind us to our left is the 80s prom theme going with the holographic paper. Look at there's even a pink disco ball. Why not? If you're gonna do it, then you better do it right. Look at that 80s jewelry over there with all of the neon colors. So fun to see. We are headed back here again. Now this vendor, again, this is reading bohemian to me. Loving this. It looks like, it says it's Japanese. It fooled me because I thought it was perhaps Czechoslovakian. Absolutely beautiful figural sculptural detailing to those. Not a whole lot of paint and a little bit of luster. Now this vendor is definitely dealing in some higher end things, so it is great to look. Definitely for a collector, there's nothing wrong with that. It's something that I definitely wanted to get on camera. I am loving these Czechoslovakian little sherry glasses here. Look at that mid-century gazelle lamp. Again, it's different eras of design elements, but they're pulling them together based on their color palette, and it works so well. Again, another example of a different era, a little bit of cloisonne here. We've got a native incense burner. This was really interesting. It caught my eye. They actually have it labeled as Heisey, and I was like, that's not Heisey glass, is it? Yes, it is. There is our H with the pardon me, the diamond with the H inside, indicating that it is most certainly Heisey. We do have a brass lid with an applied clear glass apple. Now, I will say this, the staining that you're seeing on it does come off. However, I can't lie, I kind of like that patina on it. It almost gives that brass a marble look. It is priced at $30, which is very fair. However, I ultimately did decide to go against it because there are a few that are listed and they're about 35. They don't have any of the patina issues on it. Now I could most certainly clean it up. I really went back and forth on this one, but I ultimately left it behind. It's still an absolutely stunning piece, and I actually do prefer it with that patina, I can't lie. Okay, it's about to go down. This is actually Liatra's booth upstairs. This woman has got it going on. Look at it. We've got a little piece of left in here. I immediately was like, oh my gosh, is that part of the astrology line? And it sure enough is. We flip it over here and we do have Taurus. This is priced at $28, which is a really good deal, especially because there are no breaks or repairs on her. And then check out this little one. Look at the expression on her. She's got a milk pail with her. She's got some very shiny rhinestones on her. Love her. She's priced at 30. Again, that's a really good deal for you kitschy Lefton figurine collectors. You certainly know that. Here we've got a piece of amber glass. It is a flower frog. This one is copyrighted 1915. It is priced at only $15. I found a similar one. It is smaller. So yeah, we definitely picked this one up. I love the fact that the patent date is on there. All right, I am giving you a quick panorama so you can see what we're working with, and we're definitely going to get into more detail, don't you worry. But the fact that there is a pom-pom tree set up, I love this. It is all about $260. That is a deal. Look at the condition on this thing. It looks brand new, you guys. And of course, it comes with its box. That is crazy. I have an aluminum tree, so I don't need one. But what a fantastic deal. Loving the fact that it is left out. Look at this toy little pretend make-believe oven. It is, of course, from Sears. The logo is on the front. Here we've got a little Lefton Santa mug. He's absolutely adorable. The paint is in really good condition. He is priced for a collector, not for us. Again, we're not mad at it. Loving these lenticulated eye Santa salt and pepper shakers, $36. Again, for a collector, those are so cute. Definitely had to capture those on camera. Oh my goodness. There's just all kinds of, look at all of the Pyrex. Oh, and then I'm even seeing a little head vase tucked in down here. She's unusual. I've never seen her before. Let's get her out. Look at that. Oh, she does have a hairline there. Darn it. She is priced at 38. Again, a really unusual one that I have never seen before. But we're going to have to leave her behind. So we do have some amazing utilitarian wear that is tucked in back here. Loving the little tea bag holder here with the actual holder. She does have it marked as is because the one on the back, you are seeing the blue there. It does have some it's like some chipping that's on the top. Of course, we've got some Halloween. Look at the tiki, the plastic string lights that are displayed out there. Again, there's something literally for everybody in here. Look at this corner hanging lamp. Oh my goodness. And to think that was like the height of like high design back in the day. Oh, look at plastic inflatable rabbit. But first, I found these animal rummy cards. Look at the graphic on there. They are from Whitman. Heck yeah, we're going to get them. Oh, look, it's more lucite. This one is clear with silver. This one's priced $21. I actually really like the clear with the silver. It's certainly something that's going to go into a lot of home decor. Here we've got another one of the inflatable rabbits. Did you have one of these when you were a kid? I love seeing these. That face is so classic. He's priced at only $15, and I know some of you are like, what? But I'm telling you, he goes for like $40 to $45. They do have even larger ones. Now, he is like a reproduction one, in my opinion. I do believe it is from the same company, but he came much later. I think actually in the late 90s, they did bring this back. Now, he is only $18, and the way that you can most easily identify them is the date on the back. He's from 1986. Look at this little Fisher Price. It's Timmy Turtle. Now, of course, he has some damage, but at only $10, he is going to make somebody so happy to have him in their home. It's just a darling little kitschy piece. It's fun. It's whimsical. He displays beautifully, so we're getting him. Okay, talk about trash-tastic. You guys, these have a Japan manufacturer sticker on them. Now, they were priced at 30. I got a deal. We got this set for only 20. It is a satin ball with pixies clinging to the side for your candles. Of course, we're getting these. Look at all of this stuff that we have gotten. I've gathered it all up. I'm about to head downstairs because I'm like, ooh, this is going to be difficult. And then I find this little one. It is a rabbit fur Japan. You can hear he's working. He's only $12. Unfortunately, like the stop on him isn't quite there. Like you can he will continuously run. And a way to do that is just to kind of push your key very gently to the left until you can't push it anymore. But he just kept going and going and going and going and going. So I did have to leave him behind. Now, I actually went downstairs, took everything that we just saw, and have come back upstairs, and I got sidelined. I am seeing what I believe are these little Napco or Lefton little chicks salt and pepper shakers. They are priced at $12, which really wasn't that bad, Michael. Why didn't you get those? I don't know. Oh, casualty. Chick down, get him. Oh well, the reason is because I was so distracted by these Norcrest long neck mice with the original sticker, beautiful condition, priced at $38. Amazing deal for a collector, just not where I needed it to be. Darn it. Some amazing stuff, you guys. Look at all of the toys. Love the little carrying case for the cars. Again, we've got some glass oil cans here. Look at that ceramic cat. I don't know what is going on with that thing. Oh, and then I spot him. It's an American Toys. Now, they did do some ceramic lamps. They did this elephant in two different colorways. He's more often referred to the Dumbo lamp. This is more of their fantasy and that pastel blue and pink. And then they did a gray elephant. I found him in gray, never in the blue and pink, at only $30. No chips, no cracks. We're snatching him up. That lampshade is not original, but it did come with it. This is absolutely amazing. This is a Lego or Lego, depending on how you want to pronounce it. It is a little coffee bar set. It is $38 for the entirety of the set. I'm going to piece these out because that's how I'm going to make money versus selling it as a set, if that makes sense. Now, if you are a child of the late 80s, early 90s, you very well may remember Monster in My Pocket. We had some turtles there. Look, you guys, it's a full-on video store. Again, this is Liatra's. She even got, look at the carpeting. Oh my word. It's absolutely amazing. And definitely never turn your nose up at the VHS tapes. A lot of them do have value, especially the horror ones. And more than that, the ones that have kind of like the drawn, like so they were artist sketched, like the Nightmare on Elm Street display that we're seeing there. Look, there's even little quarter machines back here. Oh my goodness. Again, it might not necessarily be your vibe, but you can't help but appreciate the time and the effort that goes into setting a display, a booth up like this. Like you're creating an experience for people that are coming in. And let me tell you what, it was busy, and it has to be so rewarding as a small business owner to see all of the time and the effort and people just coming in here and having a good time and reliving really fond memories. Look at this. Little honeycombs in her. I have no idea who she is. She just looked funny, so of course I had to get her on camera. Again, a small little booth that we've got sectioned out here. Got some, like, it looks like the Batman there's late 60s, 70s, up through the 90s. Oh, look, it is a Smurf lithograph. It is one of those tops. You know, you pull the handle up. There we go, Michael. And then you push down and it spins. Fully functional. I couldn't help it. I had to. It was a Smurf one. But I did leave him behind. Did you see those Pac-Man skates? Like, what is going on? Such good stuff, you guys. But then we switch it up, and then you're getting into like the more traditional, or kind of like the mantiques, if you will. Your tractors, your tin trucks. They've got some pitting, some rust on them, and then we're gonna throw in a little bit of some kitsch. We do have a little ceramic Knotterhead cat here. She was cute, definitely a good deal, but I had so much already that I was kind of like trying to be like, okay, Michael, calm down, calm down. Of course, trolls. Look at again all of, like, what do we have? Tar remover tins there, the curite tape. My goodness, you guys, there's even more toys and puzzles and games that are set up. We've got those wax packs cards here. Pee Wee Herman's Playhouse, the Toxic Avenger, all the good stuff. But we do have some contemporary movies kind of put in there. Look at this. It's like a little 80s, 90s toy store. All the little cubbies are just filled with so much good stuff. It's just aesthetically, it's so fun to see. A little library here is even set up. And turning. You might even run into an alien or Dracula. That's right. Speaking of Dracula, we go from Dracula to a little bit of the macabre. Now, this does look like a lot of like artisan or kind of like a DIY'd macabre aesthetic here. That doll is saying, hush, okay. We've got the little moth down here. It is a synthetic moth. It's not a real one, with a little doll head on it. And in the back corner back here, we have more toys. We even have the little Jingles Kamar doll. He is priced at $70. That is not unreasonable. He is a harder piece to find. He's just not where I really needed him to be. So in his little Pyrex bowl, he stayed. Now, this vendor is retro and rad. They sure are. Again, look at all the time and the effort that it took to put all of these in little plastic bags and affix their logo. This is Stink. Do you remember this from Living in the Land of the Lost? Only $3. Really good deal. I didn't need Stink. Not today, at least. You can even go in here into this giant fish aquarium and get Legos for $9 a pound. From the Legos, we've got the video games, including contemporary things like Xbox and PlayStation, all the way back to the Atari. You've got some vintage apparel and t-shirts. What would any apparel be without a vintage? What are these called? Oh, when you press them on. I cannot remember it. I can smell it. Transfers. Thank you. Okay, so it is a t-shirt transfer. My gosh. Absolutely amazing. All right, guys, we're going to head back downstairs, making sure that I didn't miss anything, and boy, did I ever. These are the Garbage Pail Kids stickers. Oh my gosh. I was seeing like some first generation cards in there, so we had to go through them and see what ones we were going to get. And these are the Garbage Pail Kids that are coming home with us today. Love these. Again, nothing says childhood. Oh my gosh. Love, love, love them. And then, you guys, right underneath the Garbage Pail Kids, I was seeing some Masters of the Universe. Not only was I seeing Masters of the Universe, I saw some She-Ra. That was Stinkor. I was seeing if he still smelled like patchouli. and after nearly 40 years, he does still have a faint odor of patchouli. That thing reeked when you first got him. It was like legitimately like an air freshener. But here we've got some Shiradel's, $39. That is peekaboo back here. Yeah, we've got Scratch and Sound, or is this Shower Power? No, this is Scratch and Sound Katra here. She's got her shield, her original little waist, and her cloth mask. We're definitely going to pick her up. I don't have her complete like this, so, well, she's missing a sword, but we can forgive her that. You've got little Frosta back there in the blue with the mini comic. The prices are really good on these, you guys. So if you're like a retro toy collector, you definitely need to like run, don't walk. Ooh, there's Rambo. Oh, and then we've got back here. This is part of the Masters of the Universe line when they issued the toys, but he was part of the She-Ra cartoon. This is Grizzlor. I love him. Oh my gosh, $12? Heck yeah, we're going to get him. Now, he's missing his little crossbow, but that can be forgiven. Overall, really good condition. Very happy with these two. Sure am. Then I found these plastic blocks with the rattle. It's the story of the three little pigs kind of buried in that bin there. And then I was like, I need to start rooting. I was rooting in here when something bright and red caught my eye in front of that Pez dispenser. Look at this. It is a bag of Santa candles. Of course we're going to get these. It was only $5. What? That is an amazing score. All right, guys. Well, that is everything that we got today. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up outside. Well, that certainly escalated, didn't it? All right, guys. Well, that is it for today's shopping tour trip. Buying bonanza. That was amazing. I hope that you guys had an excellent time. Again, if you're not subscribed to the channel, if you love this kind of stuff, let me know. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below. I know it's going to be hard picking out one thing. Okay, how about this? Top 3, since there was so much good stuff today. Top 3 favorite things in the video today. A wonderful time. Make sure to follow Liatra on the Instagram. Wow, okay. Follow Liatra on Instagram. I'm tagging her. I'm also tagging American Daydreams on Instagram. Those links are down below in the description. Trust me, you're not going to regret it. If, again, you love those vintage antiques and that amazing retro, do it. So until next time, guys, remember, keep it rusty, crusty, and dusty. Bye, guys.